Good morning, happy hump day. We're officially in the middle of the week. We are also officially live. It is Wednesday, July 30th. We almost at the end of the month. We definitely got a banger ahead of us. Good to see everyone. Big salutes going out to all the W's earlier this week. Also going out this morning. I did see a few people rubbing in the W's. We still got the undefeated raffle also still live. And that one is available. I saw a couple people get the orange label Nike SBs yesterday that dropped over on the Nike Sneakers app. We're also going to be taking a look at a few different things this morning. It should be a pretty fun show. First and foremost, I did want to go over and take a look at all of the different silhouettes for that Whitaker Group New Balance raffle that went live. See what kind of colorways. I believe we got a 998 and a 990 V4. Again, that is over, I believe, on the Veneer social status and APB store website underneath the raffle section. Then we're going to hop on over. We're going to take a look at all of the stores, all of the open raffles for that Nike SB Air Max 95. That way you don't miss out on any of them. There's still a few of them open. I know a lot of them are closing today that have the shipping option. There's not too many of them with the shipping option, but we'll cover all that. That way you guys can get into everything today. And then we'll hop on over. We're going to talk about that Arike Ginobili Kobe 5. Pretty dope colorway, I got to say. I mean, there have been some good Kobe 5s that have dropped, especially lately. We had that Caitlin Clark Kobe 5. I thought that colorway was pretty dope as well. Kill Bill ones, or sorry, the Bruce Lee one. I always call them the Kill Bill Kobe 5s, but the Bruce Lee Kobe 5 also one of my favorite. But these ones are looking really nice. I hope that they release these. We don't know if they will. Again, this is just going to be a player exclusive, but we'll take a look at those as well. Then we're going to hop on over. We got Kyrie Irving's new Anta Kai 2. We're going to take a look at that. Drewski and Could Have Been Records. Nike also got a collab coming up. We'll take a look at some of that merch. And Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson back in the sneaker news. He's debuting a new Under Armour sneaker. So we're going to take a look at that one. I want to get you guys' opinion. Then we're going to jump on over. We still got some more stuff we're going to go over. Let me go ahead and tell you exactly what we're going to be discussing. We also have another Jordan 4 undefeated colorway that almost came to be. We're going to tell you why it didn't come to be, and we're going to take a look at that colorway as well. There was an artist that ended up doing a colorway like that. So we'll talk about those a little bit. We got a Luka 77 New York versus New York unboxing as well. We're going to take a look at this morning. Then I believe tomorrow that Super Vision Hoka is dropping. And it doesn't look too bad. I wanted to go ahead and look at those with you guys. Also, Stranger Thing Nike Dunk Low. We got an in-hand look at those. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing as well. I can't wait for those to come out. That's going to be another one of our holiday drops. And then we also have an in-hand look at that Jound New Balance. We do have a Jound Solomon that's going to be dropping next week. We weren't sure if they were going to drop this week or next week, and they are dropping next week, August 7th. Also coming right around the corner, we also got those Nigel Sylvesters. We're going to take an in-hand look at both of those, especially that Jound 993. I'm kind of liking that colorway a little bit more than I thought. But nonetheless, let's go ahead. First and foremost, let me say hello and good morning. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go. Big up Lito. Will, good to see you guys. Mikey, we in it to win it, baby. Big Kid Collects in the house. Happy hump day. Player, yeah, Whitaker, New Balance. Boring. Yeah, I haven't really looked. The picture, the picture wasn't the best that I ended up seeing. So we'll go take a little closer look at the colorways and see what you guys are thinking about those as well. Big Kid said, I seen a new Under Armour runner. That was decent. I wonder if that wasn't the one that Pete Davidson had on. We'll definitely be taking a look at those as well. It's definitely, it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll also take a look, if we have time, we got a Mizuno runner as well. That I wanted to take a look at. Let me go ahead and open up one of the sites for that. I believe it was over on Streetwear. And I popped it up earlier this week, but we never got to it. So I'm also going to pop that one up. So if we have a little bit of time. And then we also got some in-hand looks at that Verduga Mountain Nike SB as well as that Krampus Nike SB. We didn't get to that yesterday either. On Monday. So we'll definitely go over that this morning as well. I believe we got a couple colorways. Yeah, it's going to be, it's not a Mizuno. It's an Adidas. It's an unreleased pair of Adidas sneakers. We also got some video of that new Adidas silhouette as well. We're going to kind of be all over the place this morning. But we got a ton of stuff to talk about as well. Good morning. We'll also, again, undefeated raffle, going to be live for another, I believe, an hour and 10 minutes or so. So we'll definitely, I'm going to start on that Under Armour sneaker, just because we don't talk about Under Armour a lot. And we'll go ahead and pop on over there. I think that'll be a nice place to start. We also have a Pata Air Max 1. Looks like they're going to be coming in 2026 as well. I do have some video of that basket case New Balance. I got some video of the basket case samples. I'm not going to lie, there's one sample in there that is pretty fire. But in case you were wondering, of the New Balance 2-pack over on Alma Social Status and APB, we'll probably start with these, and then we'll hop on over to that undefeated silhouette, and then we'll kind of go from there. Let me know anything in the chat if you guys got any W's lately, or if you want to talk about anything, topics as well. Let me know what you guys are thinking as well. Mr. Sheridan, there he is. Good morning, my man. Big salutes. Good to see you guys. We halfway through the week. Should be a nice little weekend again. Start to August should be pretty nice. Actually, pretty much the first 2 weeks of August. I got a couple things on the cop list, I feel like, and I'm kind of being, I'm trying to be pretty picky as well, but, even me, that sometimes doesn't work. So we'll take a look at some of the things that we got, some of the things we probably won't be picking up as well once we look at the calendar. We didn't really get to the calendar on Monday, so I definitely want to comb through that, especially in the month of August, because, man, it is looking pretty nice, and we ain't even in pre-flossing season mode quite yet. But let's go ahead and take a look at these again. This is the Whitaker Group New Balance. This one is going to be over on the Social Status, APB, as well as the Alma site. Whitaker Group, I don't know how many New Balance collabs they've had, maybe like 3. The last one they had, I believe, was last year. They dropped a few. I haven't copped any of the Whitaker Group New Balance. This one reminds me a lot of like a made in the USA New Balance. There's no branding really on it, I believe, other than maybe the insole. Yeah, it would be kind of cool if they would have maybe just kept it, like, even if they would have went with Alma Meunier, and then put, I guess, at least the logo on them for the collab. But they did drop like an avocado colorway earlier in the Made in USA pack. I think Mikey got that colorway. It was a 990 V6. What do you guys think? I don't have any 990 V4s. What do you guys think? Those of you guys that have the 990 V4, I would imagine the price point is very similar to the 990 V6. What do you think is more comfortable, or do you think they're equal? Because right now, the 990 V6 for my foot is probably my favorite New Balance silhouette. I would put like the 992 and 993, 991 right there. But if I had a choice, if I only could pick one, I would pick the 990 V6. But they are like the 992, 993, and the 991 V2, I feel like are on the same comfort level as the 990 V6. I just feel like there's a little bit more padding for my foot. Or maybe it just fits my foot. Like, I'm a little bit flat-footed. Maybe it just fits that a little bit better. But yeah. Big Kid goes, they look like GRs. Yeah, they actually do. And then there's no branding on them or anything that distinguishes them. But god dang it. Yeah, they remind me of, here, let me pop it up for you guys. That Avocado 990 V6. Let me go ahead and pop that up. The Avocado. There it is right here. All right, let me go ahead and get this one up on the board. This is what they kind of reminded me of off the rip. And this is just one of the Made in USA colorways last year, which is a super buttery colorway. And I like the materials on these as well. Mikey said, if Mikey's passing, 990 feels more grounded. Okay. Less cushy, but still doesn't give me foot fatigue. Nice. So can wear, okay. So that's kind of similar to, I feel like how I feel on like the 993 or even 992 compared to like the 990 V6. Definitely could keep them on my foot for 12 hours or so. But again, if I had the choice of a 990 V6, I would usually take that one. But yeah, they are a little bit, the midsole's a little bit smaller on these two. But I definitely like the materials on this one. Big Kid said I almost grabbed those V6. Oh, bro. For 120? They would definitely. I'm telling you, or at least for me, I just really like that silhouette. For comfort alone, I think it's a good looking silhouette as well, but added with comfort, it's just definitely one of my faves right now. Will said the New Balance 610 Triple Black. My most comfy model, really. Interesting. Yeah, I think I have a 610. I thought I got a Bodega 610 collab, I believe. I believe it was the 610. Yeah, I have this sneaker right there. I haven't worn it much, but I would put that one more on the lines, at least for my foot, of like the 1906, or even the 740 V2. Amine did a collab on both the 610 and the 740 V2. Probably one of the best colorways on the 610 was that Amine collab. But the 740 V2 I've actually had on foot, and that kind of was similar a little bit to me as well. But yeah, very, very comfortable shoe as well. Mikey said, yeah, too close to the avocado colorway. Already worn those. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good colorway. I mean, most of the Made in USA colorways are pretty nice. They really got a good thing going there. I wish they would just drop more colorways in the 990 V6, but, a little bit more I guess they have dropped some bright colorways, but I wish they would drop just more of those. I think the last really bright colorway we got, other than a collaboration, of course, like the Action Brunson collabs, have been pretty bright. I would love to see a Bricks and Woods collab on that silhouette. An Aura Lee collab would be really sweet to see on that 990V6 as well. There we go. Old school. Good morning, player. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Rise and shine, baby. Good to see you. Good morning. Lido goes, my New Balance 530 is very comfortable for me. I don't think I have any 530s. Another one I heard that's really comfortable was the 1500. I have a Kith New Balance 1700. Those things I would put almost right next to that 990V6. It is a little bit lower to the ground, but man, the cushion also might be there if you guys ever get a chance. Usually the 1700 though looks kind of dusty. Kind of like a grandpa silhouette, but man, I'm telling you, your knees are going to thank you. Oh shit, Nike belts. Gang, let's go. We got Nike belts dropping in just a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's get that Nike sneakers app up while we talk about everything. We'll let these guys go around in the background. Do we got anything else going down? First hour. Also, remember, guys, Undefeated, I believe, is only open for another hour. So I would imagine that we would find out if we get the W's. I would imagine either later today or tomorrow as well. We do have our man also in the house. If you guys remember from last time, he's taking a little bit of a nap. But he's always here for moral support. Also, he's got a big heart. He's got a pretty good spirit as well. But Guppy the puppy also makes a stand this morning, also in the house. It's been a while since we finessed the W together, but we're looking for that next one. Nonetheless, all right, let's go ahead and pop on over here. We do got the Nike Sneakers app locked and loaded. If any of you guys are going for the belts. Is that over on the Nike? That must be over on the Nike app. Sorry, I got the wrong app. All right, let's get that Nike app open. Let's see, it's an orange one now. Nike, man, I thought it was the Straight Talk one. Oh, no, it's still... My Nike, maybe it was just for a week, but my Nike logo was like neon. And then we got to check back into the Tom Sachs app. I want to check your guys' Tom Sachs app out. I want to see who's been following along. I'm not going to lie. I had to catch up the other day. I had to just submit a bunch of shit. Just take a random picture. But we can't forget about the Tom Sachs app. Gubby the puppy, my man, in the house. Zooted and booted. You know it. All right, so new this week. All right, where are the belts at? Let's go ahead and go to belts. Is there a place I can search it a little bit easier? Oh, there we go, locked and loaded. If you guys are trying to match up the Black History Month Nike SB, still trying to put that fit together. Let's go. Mikey said the A6 GT21. 60. You're right. I haven't worn. I got a 21. Or no, I have an 11. I have an 1130. I bought the. It was a collab that was at. I think it was at Chic, or one of the sites. It was. Wasn't it a Dragon Ball Z collab? Yeah, the 11th, the A6 1130. I forget what collab it was. Someone will say in the chat. Was it a Bleach? I think it was a Bleach collab. Maybe not. No, it wasn't a Bleach collab. It was a... Oh, man, you guys are going to trash me for this one. I can't remember. It was an anime collab, and it dropped in like the A6 NYC. I think there was a 2160 and 1130. Damn. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Will said that sack shoe gonna be over 300. What? I stopped doing that. I didn't know. The last Tom Sachs was only like $100. So these ones are gonna be way more expensive. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I got the last ones for like $100, but I sold mine. I didn't like them. There we go. Let's go. He's got me. Yeah, I didn't really like mine. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a big fan of the Tom Sachs. I think I definitely doubled my. Yeah, I got this one. I definitely doubled my money, if not tripled my money on those bad boys. Can't remember, but I got rid of them right away. Yeah. Mr. Sheridan got an L. Damn. I should cop a belt. I should quit being cheap and actually get. I need some nice belts. All right now, damn, they're already sold out. Oh, this one's kind of dope. I like the plaque belt too. This one's sick. I got a belt that kind of looks like that. It's an old one of my dad's old rodeo belts. But it's got like more of like a snake skin. Damn, it's $285 retail? That's crazy. Holy. Yeah, damn. I don't know what size I would have even gotten. Small through. Damn, that's a lot of sizes. Yeah, I like the brown one the best. Oh, we'll have to get the next one. Did anyone hit on it? Mikey said, yeah, the bleach. The GT. That was a good one. Yeah, the 2160 and the 1130 were pretty sweet, in my opinion. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. We'll kind of wait for everyone to get through. Did anyone go for anything else this morning? Again, we will just go ahead and pop right on over. Yeah, the Tom Sachs app. I didn't know. Yeah, now that I know they're $300, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be copping those. But yeah, it was. Yeah, they got a new one out. I got 214 points. Yeah, I think I need to put. Yeah, I need to upload. If I upload this one. Then, yeah, we'll just do, yeah, never mind. I was going to just upload one, but once I put that one up, we should at least increase our points a little bit. Hopefully. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. Back to the Nike Sneakers app. The only thing we had today were the total 90s, huh? Well, that ain't too great. All right, let's go back on over to the Undefeated app. Let's go ahead and pop that one up. That way nobody misses out. Again, we only have, I believe there's only 50 minutes or so left. Oh. Have you ever seen the what was it? Go with that movie, The Man Without a Face, or I think it's called, or the Man Without a Mask. Kind of looks like a little bit. All right, let's go over to Undefeated. We will talk about that Superversal Hoka collab dropping tomorrow. Those ones aren't the worst. Let's put the raffle up. And then we'll go on over to the online, the Hoka Superversal. I believe we got 52 minutes. So you still got plenty of time if you're going to enter that bad boy. Foam 509. There he is. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Happy hump day. We halfway there.
Another one.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good to see you guys. We just kind of going over some of the sneaker news over the past 48 hours or so. We're also going to be going over some of the open raffles that are left for the SB95 as well. If anyone is still waiting to put in for any of those. Also, not only do we got the Hoka collab, but we also got the End Clothing collab. If you're looking for another dope Asics to buy, you might have to look no further than that upcoming End Clothing Asics. We talked about it yesterday. It's on the Gel Nimbus 10.1 silhouette. A pretty dope silhouette. We've seen a couple collabs on that as of late. And I gotta say, I definitely kind of like the milky colorway of these. But these ones, again, I think that today's probably going to be the last day of the raffle. So let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's get these up on the big board. We already got the undefeated raffle up. Again, you got 50 minutes still to get into the raffle. All right. Again, that is the undefeated raffle. So let me go on over there. The End Clothing raffle, I believe, is going to be up for another day or so. Let me just go open up that End Clothing app really quick. All right. And we'll go ahead and take a quick look. I think I'm going to grab a pair of these. I do. I know they're they might be dusty to some people. But now I don't think the 10.1 is as comfortable of a silhouette like as a 990 V6, but I do like this one. Even maybe a little bit more than the Kayano 14 or on that same level. Even though these ones are a little bit more expensive. You don't see them in toned down colorways too much on the collab side. We saw the probably the best one. I don't know. What do you guys think? The best one might be the Stefan Diggs colorway of that Nimbus 10.1, or maybe the Vandy, the pink one. Kind of depends what your taste is like. Of course, we also saw the Kith A6 as well. But this is the Stefan Diggs. Now, that one is probably my favorite. But of course, we've also had a Kith collab on this one, and then also a pretty dope Vandy the Pink collab as well. Sorry, that's not on the same silhouette. The 10.1, yeah, then we had a yellow and white colorway, and then there was also that black and yellow colorway. And then the one I have, it was that Vandy the Pink colorway. So there's really been nothing close to this blue and white that we're seeing up on the main screen. Yeah, I got the banana colorway, but they also came, of course, in that pink colorway. Oh, and then I forgot about the Little Tokyo table tennis, which wasn't this one, but that one was a good one too. Let's see, Little Tokyo. That was the yellow pair, which, without the laces and that thing that looks like a tennis net over the tongue, they actually are pretty sweet collab. Mikey said the end collab is pretty clean. I agree, my boy. I want you to look at this Hoka collab, Mikey, and see. I know, at least I don't have any Hokas. It's not really, my style per se, but I don't know. This Supervision collab is probably the nicest I've seen him. But yeah, these are pretty sweet, man. Even though they're a super just, pretty GR colorway, they got some buttery details. You see on the side there, Mikey, where you see where the Diggs ones were. Even they have the side kind of like the Kith one. It's kind of got that plaid. That plaid. I don't even know what you would call it. Probably overlay right there. I'll pull it up so you guys can just see it. even if I can't explain it well. But there's kind of where it looks like it's at least like a graph. It's kind of got those checkers. Like the shoe starts with that on the toe, and then it like stops like on the side there underneath the logo where you would usually have that like, that graph design. And then they switched the material and they put mesh on the upper. And it's kind of like an off-white color mesh, but I actually like that material a lot better. I'm sure it would even be more comfortable. But nonetheless, they are pretty sweet. And and it's the cleanest colorway. It is clean. And, like some of the details, like the suede on the eye stays. I got to get these, I think. I don't know. What do you guys... This is on kind of it looks like it's more of a white light. It looks like the light we were just looking in might have been a little tungsten, because it was picking up the creams a little bit better. Yeah, it's a good looking shoe, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. What do you guys think about that Supervision Hoka? Let me go ahead and get that one up. This one I think drops tomorrow. Let me go ahead and hop on over here. It looks like hopefully we're not laggy. Let me get out showing my screen in case. Let me know if it does get a little bit laggy on your guys' end. All right. So let me get this one pulled up. Let's see. We got I think it's over here. All right. Well, we can probably, I'll pull it up on this one because we only have, I can get the next slide up. We got about 44 minutes over on the Undefeated site again. If anyone is just getting to the stream, if you guys haven't put in yet for that raffle, that is going to be live for about another 44 minutes or so. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the I think I'm saying it right, Supervision Studios. This is the Hoka shoe that they got. It is going to be dropping, tomorrow. Online release is Thursday. It's going to be up here. More for, like something, if you need something a little bit more comfy. Again, I see a lot of people wearing these. I've never had a pair. But is anyone copping the Hoka Supervision? It looks like it changes colors as well. So I'm not sure what the materials on the upper are, but it is a good looking shoe. I will say. I've kind of liked some of like the Vans collabs that they put. Of course, the Vomero 5 Plus, also Nike, made a silhouette that looked kind of similar to that midsole. Yeah. The Foam says, I can't wait for the Cough Drop Foam Posit in August. Foam, man, there's a bunch of good stuff coming out. Oh, especially, in late 2025 holiday season. We got the Cream Foam Posit Pros, the Pine Pros, and then even in early 2026, that black and I think it's like a Volt colorway. Gonna be a big year. Hell yeah. Mikey said, I see what you're saying, looking at Kith versus Vandy Gel 10.1 now, the mesh on the Kiss and synthetic on the Van. Yeah. Also, you can see it, Mikey, also on the end one as well. If we pop up the end clothing one, the end one also has like the mesh, and I think it just looks a lot nicer. Like, I like the start of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Where's a better? Here's a better look at it. Like, they have it kind of, that, I don't know what you would call it, the graph or whatever. It has like a graph design to it. It almost has like a checkerboard or like a tic-tac-toe board design to it. And then, yeah, instead of running it all the way through the side, like we saw in the Stefan Diggs one, they put the mesh overlay on it. I think, which is a pretty sweet deal. Whereas, like, the Vandy one, it's going to be very similar to the Stefan Diggs one. Like, except it's not going to, like, instead of having the graph, like, mine just has, like, it still has that design. It's just done a little bit differently, but it's in the same material. And it just, doesn't stretch as good as, like, the mesh on the side there. And yeah, Kith also. Let's look at the side one and the Kith one. I'm guessing it has the mesh as well. Yeah. Yeah, the Kith one kind of has the graph stuff as well right there. If we're looking at in the right spot. If you see on the side there underneath the ASIC swoosh, that part right there is kind of that I don't know, it's like a plasticky material. Where on the end clothing one, you see right underneath the swoosh. It's got the let's get a closer view of those bad boys. Yeah, it's right here. It's got underneath the logo right there, it's got the mesh right there. I really like the color on the Kith one, though. Also. I like the end ones and the Vandy ones are probably my favorite. The end ones might be my favorite, though. Even though they're probably the most basic, but God, they're a good looking shoe. It looks so comfy. Not bad. A rip stop with mesh over the top. Yeah, that's a rip stop. There you go. Yeah, the rip stop material. But yeah, they do look pretty good. I will say. The site isn't loading them up fast. But again, the draw is going to be open. You still got plenty of time. If anyone is interested in getting in there, you can definitely do so in the next. You still got all the way till it looks like Friday morning to get into those bad boys. Old school. Thank you, old school. Perfect. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Let me get the Supervision one up on the screen. That way we know what we're talking about. Okay, there we go. Now let's take a look at this video explaining that colorway. All right. Let's go ahead and take that the music out. Yeah, let's watch this video really quick. Let's go ahead and hop on over there. Screen share. Yeah, hopefully we can. Everyone can hear.
Supervision, and I'm here with Complex, unboxing our new shoe with Hoka. It was less about product and more about the shared values and our approach to business. Really like run our race and not really trying to like chase hype or chase trends. So the story behind this, or the theme, is inner space exploration. We kind of just wanted to be the anti-hype, you know what I mean? We wanted to just center people and like lead them into a journey of like self-exploration and just let them know like it's cool to just be yourself, be honest, and just be true to who you are. This colorway is called Mantis Green. If you know anything about praying mantis, they sort of have a spiritual representation of like maturity and focus and patience and mindfulness. This is actually the friends and family rarest Hoka ever made, and this is called Neon Gold. We talk about neon as like a personality type. When you really tap into yourself, we all have that neon gold inside, The last colorway is the ice gray. The evolution of water, from gas to clouds to water to ice. I think that is just like one of the most beautiful things. One of the design details that I felt like was super important to me was really just like making sure the coloring, the color blocking, and the design of the shoe didn't make the shoe feel too bulky. It made it kind of encapsulated. It could be the statement of your outfit, or it could just match with your outfit and be more subtle. But then there's things in it like this 3M reflective sort of skeleton cage, I'm calling it. If you look into the light, like there's this transparency, everything is transparent on it. 3M on the laces, and then you've got like the neon hits all throughout, which is important to always incorporate because that's that supervision energy. What supervision represents is the idea we're all creative, but two or more people that are great can come together for a common goal, right? So Hoka makes the most comfortable shoe in the world, you know what I mean? And supervision has great design and great storytelling. To put those two together this is the product.
Man, like, I gotta say, I'm not usually a Hoka fan, but if there was a Hoka I was going to cop, at least in 2025, it might be that one. I got to say, that colorway is pretty dope. And a lot of people swear by them as well. I feel like if the people that love them really love them. Mikey said the black OG kit has a carbon fiber. Oh, let's us both. There we go, Hunter. What's happening, player? He goes, did I get a belt? No, unfortunately, we were still beltless. We're still wearing a rope through our belt loops. All right, let's go ahead and I want to get this. I want to take a look at this kit. Gel Nimbus 10.1. Let me go on over to the Discord. Let's go ahead and there we go. Pop this one up. Thanks for sending that over, Mikey. Appreciate that. We can take a closer look. There we go. Yeah, let's look at the oh man, they are two different materials. Oh, the black one almost looks like it has like a canvas material, right? Oh, and okay, that's the Vandy, the pink one that you're comparing it to. Okay. Yeah, the Kith one has more. It almost looks like it's like a in between a mesh. And it almost looks like a canvas because it's got the little holes, but it just might be like a small mesh. Well, how does that feel, Mike? Is that more comfortable? Did you say as a carbon fiber detail? That's what it is. On the leather. Interesting. Yeah, that little panel there, which would be kind of right next to the side of, your small toe, which, I would imagine like if you get a size too small, like the material with the mesh would obviously be a little bit easier to stretch. Oh, I got my kid Scarface. Yes, I just got mine, Mr. Sheridan. Mine came in yesterday. Yeah, I only ordered a poster, but I had like this, for only like, I don't know how much it was, like $30. It came in felt like I ordered a couple hockey sticks or something. It looked like I had like a big package, but it was just like a poster. But they sent it, so it didn't get bent. I do appreciate that for sure. Will said if I take an L on the Barcelona Kobe's tomorrow, I might try for the Hokas. Dude, I tell you what. Dude, those Hokas are freaking nice. Yeah, that's interesting. I haven't had my Vandy the pink. I haven't had them on for too long. And I got them a half size up, so, I wouldn't have that panel, wouldn't really affect me. I would imagine that. I just think it kind of looks better with the mesh. A little bit. What do you think? Do you like the way N did it, or do you like the way that they did it? I mean, yeah, and the difference on the end one, if we go to that part of the shoe, I believe we go right here. I don't think I can blow that up. My phone, for some reason my phone's not loading the end clothing one up, but if you can see it in this picture up here, Or if you can look at it a little bit closer. If you go onto your phone and go, just open up the End Clothing app and go to where they're raffling them off, you'll be able to see the difference in material. I think the mesh material looks a little bit more clean, I guess. I mean, they're all cool in kind of their unique way, but I feel like it makes them maybe look a little less flashy. I don't know. I really do like the colorway on that end, Nimbus 10.1. And then you got the end hit on the back heel, which isn't too bad, I got to say. Hell yeah. I keep on forgetting that the Barcelona's dropping tomorrow. Are they over on the Nike sneakers app? Have they loaded those bad boys up yet? Because we also have, we got a couple different things dropping. We got the Supervision, we got the Kobe's, and then we got the End Clothing Asics. And then we head into the weekend. Yeah, they're locked and loaded. Tomorrow morning, baby. Then we really get into the weekend. Kind of gets us going. Been a little slow start to the week. Well, of course, we had the undefeated raffle. Guys, only a half hour left. Only a half hour left over on Undefeated, in case you were kind of waiting for the last few minutes. I'll go ahead and pull up the raffle so you can see the time they're ticking down. We got exactly 30 minutes and 10 seconds. We loading up. You know it. Yeah, I wonder how much those Hokas are going to retail for. Damn. I'm guessing probably like 200. There we go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Big salutes. Good morning. How we doing? How we doing? Let's get it. Because I got high. It is, we just about at the bottom of the hour, 9:30 Central Time. Let's go ahead again. We're just got about 30 minutes. If you are still wanting to enter into that undefeated raffle, let me go ahead and close a couple of these windows. Yeah, that is an interesting silhouette. The Hoka Clifton 1-9. And just for a little pick-me-upper, just for maybe a little laugh this morning, let's go ahead and see what happened on a CNN plug, a little CNN spot. This gentleman went on to do a trick for the news team, and, well, you're going to see how it turned out. All right, on a little side note here. Check this out. There we go. Player on the Savannah's baseball team face plants while attempting to do a backflip. Let's check it out. Oopsie daisy. Oh man, he fucking didn't even. He's like, whoa. Didn't even get close. Oh man, that sucks. Here, let me get it so you can hear the audio. There we go.
What you just saw there is a brand new twist on America's favorite pastime.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
I don't know what happened there.
The
glasses. The sunglasses came off. Oh man, that is hilarious. All right. Let's go ahead and pop on over. I need to go try on some Hoka kicks. I love the slides. Have a pair of those. Nice. You've had a pair of the slides. Find that martial arts dude with nunchucks back in the day. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It looked like he I don't know, like, did it, like, he didn't over-rotate, or he didn't under-rotate, it looked like his feet just slipped out from underneath him. Yeah, that was quite interesting. Also, we do have the Pata Air Max 1 going to make a return. In case you guys didn't like the Air Max that recently dropped. Of course, that Air Max 90. The Wave one, I don't think as many people like that one. We haven't really gotten to see it. Is our stream working good? Sorry, guys. Is our stream coming in choppy? It was playing on the side of that. Oh, no. All right. Let's make sure that we got... it looks like our stream is coming in a little bit choppy. Let me know if there is any... Yeah, we're going to be broke before August, right? Yeah, let me know if the stream is coming in a little bit laggy. Because when I switch windows, it's taking like a second to kind of rotate around. All right. Let's see. Where are we going to go from here? Let's go to... seems... Okay, perfect. Perfect. Looks okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. No lag, Mikey. Okay, sweet. That must just be a little bit on my end, but as long as it's not coming through, we're Gucci. All right. Let's go ahead and go back on over to... Again, we don't have any pictures of the Pata one or the Air Max one. I was hoping we would get some kind of leak, but I did see like the back to a shoe. Yeah, I don't know if this is a little teaser, but this is really the only thing we got. Let me go ahead and pop this one up on the big board. Now, this came from the Sneaker Jaggers Instagram. I don't know how many colors. We haven't really talked too much about the colorways, but I definitely like the Air Max 1 better than the 90. At least for the Pata collab. I think that my favorite Pata colorway on the 90 might have been the tan one. Alito goes, I was going to cop the Hoka Marnie collab. How are the, like, I got to look at those again. I remember those, Lito. And I'm sure I would have picked one up. Oh, I remember. Yo, yeah, if it wasn't, I was going to pick up a pair too if they weren't, I think they were like $400 or something. They were super, yeah, 400 retail, $395. For sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, remember the price point more than the colorways. Yeah, that's crazy. Big Kid, UA runner. Hey, man, great segue, Big Kid. Let's get on over to it. Let me go ahead and pop that one up because I wanted to take a look at it as well. Let's get some of these windows down. We are going to have to go over the store list because I do got that on my thumbnail. We still got the Kobe 5, Arike, Ogunbowale. I know I butchered the pronunciation on that. But, yeah, let's take a look at this new Under Armour. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and pop my screen on over. I'm just going to go onto this one. All right, so this is the one that Pete Davidson was seen wearing. This was, he pulled up to the premiere of his new movie, The Pickup. This is called the Under Armour, the Sola, S-O-L-A, the Sola, the lifestyle silhouette. the dad shoe, in other words. Let's take a look. Let's take a little bit closer gander. We got the big Under Armour logo there on the side. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But on foot, they look pretty clean. On foot, they look pretty clean. I gotta say. All right, here's a little closer dive into these bad boys. So we got, I mean, the colorway is pretty dope. You know, I prefer the bigger mesh. Preferably, but I don't mind some micro mesh. They do look pretty clean on foot. Okay. They do look pretty clean on foot. Hopefully, okay, here's a look at the outsole. Here's a look at the outsole. They kind of look like an Air Max 110 outsole or 95 outsole a little bit. Yeah. A big kid goes, yeah, decent, but yeah, sticking to my New Balance. Yeah, I would imagine these ones are probably going to be right in the $200 ballpark. It would surprise me if they were cheaper than $150. But this is their attempt, to roll out a Y2K sneaker. And we know Under Armour has not been the best at rolling out sneakers, as we know from the Steph Curry line. But nonetheless, I thought we'd give it a look, give it a fair try. Okay, now here is the silhouette. Like the silhouette shape is not bad. Does it scream Under Armour when you wear it, despite the huge logo on the side? No. No, it doesn't. For how big the branding is, it's actually kind of minimal when you look at the silhouette. But is it, I think it's a good looking silhouette, but, there's just too many good choices at that price point. Now, if these were $100, I'd probably go out of my way to actually grab a pair. But if these are going to be similar to the 990 V6 New Balance, the Jellyfish Adidas, if we're talking on the ASIC side of things, the Nimbus 10.1, I'm probably going to go with all those before I spend the bucks on this one. But it is a good looking shoe. But again, there's a lot of competition in that category, especially with lifestyle sneakers, and especially if it's around the $200 price point. But it's not a bad looking shoe. Yeah. If they drop a Curry runner, they should. They should. Just don't roll it out like they rolled out the first, 5 Curry models. They've definitely learned by now, I'm sure. Because the De'Aaron Fox rollouts were way better than the Steph Curry rollouts back in the day, for sure. Mikey said, too large on the shoe. Smaller UA would have been better. Yeah, I'm just not feeling really anything, on these. I don't think they're bad. I think it's a decent silhouette, but I'm just kind of blah when I look at them. There's definitely a lot more that catch my eye, per se. But something, a little different. Adidas has been, really doing some different design when it comes to the lifestyle shoes. And for the most part, I think it's been working very well with Adidas. We got those Willie Chavaria collabs coming, and those are bangers. I definitely like the shape Adidas is in. And, just a couple years ago, Adidas was kind of like Under Armour when it came to, like, running shoes. There's a lot of brands you would usually go to before Adidas, at least in my case. But I think at least in the last couple years, with some of their new silhouettes, they've came a long way, especially that jellyfish. That's going to be a good sneaker. The Addy Star, some of the readaptations of that Addy Star, some of the collabs on it. That shoe is got a little glow up. A lot better looking than when I first laid eyes on it, let's say. Yeah, and then they got the Hoka. Like if I'm gonna drop 200, I'm gonna get that Supervision Hoka collab before I cop something like this. Now we're seeing a few different colorways, but the shoe's just kind of boring. I think it'll probably sell well, like maybe around here, like in the Midwest, it might do good at some of the sporting stores, but I'm definitely not gonna miss a day of New Balance, for wearing this sneaker. Yeah. The Adidas runners, man. I know. The piggy. Yeah, the Adidas runners, man. The Willie Chavaria runners, man, those are bangers. Let's take a look. Again, guys, undefeated 16 minutes. Willie Chavaria, Adidas. Because we got some really, really good stuff coming in. The Chavaria. I probably spelled it wrong, but I don't know if we got the sneakers. A ton of dope stuff dropping. But yeah, I'm more interested in the Chavaria runners. Oh, the Chavaria. Sorry, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like these ones. There's like a pink colorway that I like even more than those. But yeah, definitely some good colorways coming. And then of course we got the jellyfish on top of that. I did not like the ones that James Harden was wearing in that show, but yeah, these ones are really sweet. These are the pink ones that I really like. Both of those are definitely cops for me, for sure. Or at least one of these colorways I would like. And then, yeah, both the Chavaria, I would put the jellyfish on there as well. And then I would probably... trying to think what else. Yeah, there's some other colorways of the jellyfish. Yeah, definitely got some good runners coming out. I believe the jellyfish drops in August. The jellyfish is, I believe, dropping on August 15th or August 16th. Yeah. But Mikey said that New Balance 1906 from Maxi is clean. It is pretty clean. Yeah. He's also, the basketball shoe's also clean, but it's just like a silhouette. I wouldn't wear much. But yeah, it's got the pastel colorways. It kind of reminded me of that. There was a Charlotte Hornets colorway that dropped, I believe, last year or in 2023. And I looked like the pastel version of that colorway. But yeah, these are pretty clean as well. You ain't wrong there. Yeah, the materials on the upper, it looks like it's micro mesh, but it might even be like a canvas. It's kind of tough to see without. Yeah, here's an in-hand look. Maybe we can tell in the in-hand look. I think it does them a little bit more justice. Yeah, it's definitely a clean 1906 colorway. And I like the 1906 price point. We're right in the middle 100 range, so very affordable, very comfortable. Can't go wrong, with any of those. And even the basketball shoe, looks pretty nice. Material's pretty nice on the upper. Got that big mesh on the underlay. That might be the nicest colorway I've seen on that basketball shoe. For sure. Like there has not been too many dope colorways on the, what is this one called? The BBLHM? No, it's the High Z Low. Okay, the High Z Low V2. Yeah, just not only the colorway, but that circular, it looks like mesh or whatever that material is underneath. It's got a good look on the upper, I think. Mikey said the Castle Rock Blue 1906. I think that GR is on sale now with some spots. Interesting. Yeah, the 1906 New Balance. Oh, which one was that? You said the Castle Rock. Castle Rock. I don't know if I'm. Yeah, I think it's this one. Or no, that wasn't purple. I might be looking up. If I was still open, definitely try some. Yeah, especially for like 120 buckaroos. Not a bad deal. Yeah, I think it was like purple and teal. I'm not sure what the blue colorway was called. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, it was the Whitaker group. Okay, I thought there was a GR one that had similar colorways, or at least it had that teal, but it was mixed with the purple. You know it. Also, if you're not already part of the Discord, part of the We Rock fam, Discord link going to be down in the video description. If you are ghost watching and just watching at a later time, that link will be available. Don't miss another restock. Don't miss another raffle. Also, all of the SB95 raffles with the shipping option, you're going to find in there, as well as all of the latest raffles as well. Would love to have you guys part of the family. Discord link going to be down in the video description. Also, the Discord link is going to be pinned in the top of the chat as well. There we go. Thank you, old school. All right. Let's go ahead and pop on over. We're about 10 minutes away from the 10 o'clock hour, which means 10 minutes away from the undefeated drop. Undefeated raffle is live. Let's go ahead and pop into that. Only a few minutes left to enter. 9 to be exact. And then we're going to be taking a look at a few other things. All right, there we go. I'll put that on the monitor. That way we have the time left still available. And then we'll go ahead and hop on over while we wait for that. All right, there we go. We'll keep that one up on the big board. All right, then we have, let's see. I think we got pretty much caught up. I'm going to close some of these windows down just in case it starts working a little choppy. Yeah, we're going to talk about these and then the Arike Ogunbowale. I always butcher that name every time I say it. But while we're counting down for the undefeated, I feel like this is the perfect segue into what we're going into. All right, so according to Sneaker News, this was supposedly the original undefeated Air Jordan 4 colorway, inspired by BlackBerry phones. The rumor is that Eminem saw this sample at Nike World Headquarters, worked out a deal with Undefeated, and claimed the colorway for his own collaboration. Undefeated designed another version inspired by the MA1 jacket, which became the final version. This worked out for both sides. That's crazy. They almost had two really iconic colorways. So now, knowing that, which colorway would you have? Obviously, Eminem did the blue colorway, and very few people have been able to get a pair. All right, so let's go ahead and talk to the undefeated owner.
There's any truth behind this, but that like the Eminem Air Jordan 4 was somehow connected to the undefeated 4. Is there any sort of truth to
Are we
that?
allowed to talk about
I mean,
that?
it's like, who knows? I mean, I think there's so many variations that have been sitting around, and I think, like any of us, when we're in Portland, we see something on somebody's desk, we're like, yo, that's dope. What is that? Can I do that? And I think throughout a kind of a back and forth and different samplings, I think things come to life, and there might be some truth to it. I mean,
That was the most political answer you ever gave to
I mean,
anything.
it's literally it's not just one of the most hype sneakers of all time. It's two of the most hype sneakers of all time that come out of the same Genesis story, basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
I heard a story early on, and I don't know if there's any truth behind this, but
Interesting. I don't know. I like both colors, but I think I like the way it turned out. He pulled the Slim Shady on that shoe colorway for sure. For sure. How much is that? How much is that one going for? Again, 6 minutes for the undefeated raffle. The Eminem Encore. Yeah, these have gotten pretty high in price. If you can even find one, none on the market, tons of bids. We'll just go to all of them and the bids. Yeah, there's plenty of, 8,500. A bunch of 8,500 bids, probably like 7, 8 of them. A couple 7,000, 6,000. But there's no sizes, at least not on StockX, on those bad boys. I think the undefeated colorway, if I could just get one shoe and they were equal in price, I would rather have the undefeated colorway. I mean, this blue colorway is a really good colorway. It is a really good colorway. Don't get me wrong. But if I think the green colorway is also, especially, when they dropped that first undefeated green colorway, just never had seen something like that on a Jordan 4. I would probably pick those up. All right, next we got one of my, Kobe 5, of course, one of my favorite. Kobe 5, Kobe 6. I would put the Kobe 6, Kobe 5, my second favorite. And then the Kobe 4, my third favorite. But we got a really dope colorway of the Kobe 5. This is just a PE at this point. But usually when we see a really dope PE, like we're getting the Statue of Liberties, we're getting the Jalen Brunsons this year, I'm hoping that we get this one in the Kobe 5. Yeah. Mikey said the Eminem blue looked like it did. Oh, I forgot about the winterized one. Yeah, didn't the winterized one have like weird materials on it? Yeah, the winterized. Oh, yeah, it was the purple one. No, this one had suede, I think, didn't it? Or like a nubuck, or is that leather? I remember when these dropped. Man, you could get these. You could get these everywhere. Yeah, couldn't you get these for pretty cheap as well? The winterized color, I think so. They're actually doing decent on the aftermarket. They're actually doing decent. I thought for a time, at least, maybe I might be misremembering, but weren't they like below retail for a few months? Mr. Sheridan said Foot Locker and Champs restock black Met 5s tomorrow. Sheesh, let's go. You heard it here first. Tomorrow morning, we got a couple things going down. In the morning, we got the Kobe's dropping. It looks like we got a Foot Locker and Champ restock. We getting after it tomorrow morning, baby. Let's get it. Good to know. Good to know. We always like a little something dropping in the morning. Now, also, we do have the comment, and then we're going to go over to the Nike SB. This will be a nice segue into our Nike SB store list as well. We're going to go over that really quick. That'll only take a few minutes. Now we do have another Air Max 95 going to be coming in. This one is going to be the Comet colorway. Pretty dope colorway. Again, I don't know what the stock numbers are going to be looking like on the Air Max 95. I'd rather have a pair of the SBs. Like, if you're going to get an Air Max 95, and you want to wear them around, it sounds like the SB one is a lot more comfortable. So, I'm just going to hopefully put, all my energy into copping. Hopefully both of the SB colorways. Of course, we have the Cactus Flower SB dropping at all skate shops. It's also dropping on some of the Q sites. We're going to go over those in just a little bit. OG in the house. Let's get it, baby. Good morning. Good to see you, player. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing? Happy hump day. We halfway through the week. Good to see you guys. We got a month of summer left. And then we're going to be starting to head into our pre-flossing season, which is a really good season, even though we're putting summer behind us. It's a real good season for sneakers. And then, of course, we get into our main flossing season, which is going to take us all the way to the holidays. You know it. They still going for decent. Yeah, that's crazy. Right? Man. Mr. Also, it's funny that the Black Canvas 4 was almost impossible to hit on. Oh, the Black Canvas. Oh, man, I remember that one. Yeah, the Black Canvas 4. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one was like I still like this one. Damn. Yo. Damn, the Black Canvas is going crazy right now. Fuck. Who would have thought? A canvas upper doing 350 in my size. 350. That one's getting close to 400 buckaroos. Dude, that's insane. Holy shit. But man, it's a good looking shoe. Let's be honest. Hey. Let's be honest. I would trade my bread for Reimagined for these in a heartbeat. Might be a hot take, but I actually like the materials on these better on the Jordan 4. Just because I like more of a matte finish. I feel like canvas gets us a little bit closer. The leather's just a little too glossy for me on the Jordan 4 bread. It just is. I don't know why. Think it'll just always be something. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but there we go. The boys are out, baby. We coming in hot. Big up Ellie. Big up Smokey. He goes, what's the deal with the honey buns? Like Pop-Tarts? Jamal Smith. What's happening, player? Good morning. I like the Pop-Tarts, Smokey. Good morning. Good to see you. Happy hump day. We just kind of riding through on a Wednesday, going over some of the sneaker news. Not too much going down. The undefeated raffle, of course, just ended. That one, of course, you will still have an opportunity. They're going to be at boutiques. They're going to also be on the Nike Sneakers app. And prices will be coming down once the undefeated winners get their W's. I would say, they'll slowly start trickling down. I would say my size in the Jordan 4 undefeated, when it's all said and done, will probably be going for like about 275. Would be right where I would put my size. Of course, some of the bigger sizes probably right around 300. You know it. Hunter, what's happening, player? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Black Metallic 5 restock. Yeah, Champs and Foot Locker. Champs and Foot Locker. We getting after it. You know it. We also got the Kobe's tomorrow, boys and gals. We also got the Kobe's tomorrow. We're going to be flying high for the weekend. You know it. We're going to be getting down in the gritty. Getting out the gutter. We in it to win it, baby. All right, there we go. Looking at, our drop list for the week. And then as we head into the weekend, of course, we got the undefeateds. I believe they're going to be announcing the winners on the undefeated raffle. I believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Does it say? I would imagine they'll probably start naming the winners tonight and tomorrow, or for the undefeateds. You will have another opportunity if you didn't want to enter into this one. If you thought the shipping was too high, didn't want to pay the EQL fee. They are going to be dropping at other places, so you'll definitely have an opportunity to get those again as well. We're also going to be going over all the raffles for that Air Max 95 Nike SB. That way you guys are locked and loaded. Everyone, again, a lot of the shipping raffles are kind of on a time limit. So we're going to be going over all of those as well. And we'll be reading down all of the store lists. Let's go ahead and pop on over to that. I think that'll be our next, that'll be our next story that we go into. Let me just get out of this really quick. Let's go on over to the master. All right, we got that one done as well. Let's go over to the store list. All right. Again, if you're not already in our Discord link going to be down in the video description. Don't miss another raffle, shock drop. Also, we post all the restocks in there as well. And I love to see your guys' drip picks and see what you guys are undead stocking. Discord link going to be down in the video description. Would love to have you guys part of the family. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Again, the undefeated Jordan 4 raffle over on Undefeated just ended. Let's go ahead and get this one up. All right. And then we're going to be talking about those Arike, Ogunbowale, Kobe 5s. After we go over the store list for the Nike SB Air Max 95. All right, let's go ahead and share the screen. We also got Guppy the Puppy in the house. I don't know where he went, but he was definitely here. In heart and spirit, cheering us along. All right, so the store list for the Air Max 95. Let's go ahead and put that one up. We also got the Skate Shop raffle list as well. We did want to take a look. All right, so we basically have them separated in each state. Most of these are going to be skate shops, but there are going to be a couple different boutiques that are also going to be dropping them as well. And with that said, sorry about that. My window got knocked down. Let me go ahead and put that one back up. And then I'm going to share this window. All right, and then we got both of them up. As well. We can kind of go over them together. It looks like that Kyrie Irving, that Kai 2 speed, also going to be exclusive to China. So, unfortunately, if you were looking at copping that Kai 2, going to be a little harder to come by than we originally thought. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and go over. Let's comb through the store list here. I would imagine that probably the... we're not going to go over any of the EU places. If there is anyone from the EU or the UK here, let me know, and I can send you the SB raffles separately. But we're just going to concentrate on the USA for this morning. Again, most of these you can also find in our also in our Discord as well. So let's go ahead and pop on over. Take a look at everything. In Delaware, we got Kinetic Skate Shop. In Florida, we got, I'm just going to go over this one. Florida, we got Plus of Northwest Florida. We got Relief Skate Supply. We got West Side Skate Shop, Skate Park of Tampa. We got the Compound. We got the Block, Island Water Sports, Sunrise, and Andrew. Again, a lot of these places won't have the shipping option. If you want the shipping option, our Discord link is going to be down in the video description. It's also pinned. Old School has it pinned in the chat as well. You can go on both of those bad boys and get into, especially if you want the shipping option, I would get into those sooner than later. Again, if you just go into the Discord and you pop on over to the raffle link, again, all of these SB raffles will be there, as well as some of the other raffles going live as well. Then also, let's go ahead into the next state. And if a lot of these skate shops are a little bit smaller, and the smaller ones are not going to have the shipping option. They are going to just be dropping in store. So just a heads up there. In Georgia, we got Stratosphere Skate. We also got Clockwork Skate Shop. And we got the Clockwork Skate Shop in both Savannah and Macon. Maryland, we got VOO. Shout out VOO. We got VOO Skate Shop, LLC, out there in Maryland. In Massachusetts, we got Orchard Skate Shop. Also, Theory Skate Shop is also dropping in Massachusetts. In New Hampshire, we got Courier Goods. In New Jersey, we got NJ Skate Shop in Jersey City. We also got NJ Skate Shop in New Brunswick. Underground Skate Shop, Travel Skate Shop, and also Branded Surf and Skate. All going to have the Nike SB in New Jersey. In New York, lots of skate shops in New York. We got Classic Skate Shop, Labor Skate Shop, Season Skate Shop, Richmond Hood, Lick New York City, Bunger Sayville, Mom Skate Shop, Supreme, Tenant, Homegrown, and Pastime Skateboard Shop. Lots of places to enter in New York. North Carolina, also a ton of places to enter. Black Sheep Skate, Another Skate Shop, Backdoor Skate Shop, Endless Grind, Mom's Sweet Shop, Permanent Vacation, Push Skate Shop, Recess Skate and Snow, Apex Outfitter, Stolen Skate Shop, Manifest Skate, Finches, and Stardust. All got the raffles. In Pennsylvania, Home Base Skate, Nocturnal, Radio Skate Shop, and Holistic. In Rhode Island, we got Civil. South Carolina, Blue Tile, Continuum Skate Shop, and Parrot Surf Shop. All have the raffle as well. In Vermont, we got Maven Skate. Virginia, Magic Bullet Skate, Venue, Wonder Skate Shop, Skate Supply, and Cinema. All right, Alabama, Reset Mercantile, Faith Skate Supply, Illinois, Uprise, Jerix, Prosper, and Fargo Skate. Then we get to Indiana. We got Rise, Fort Wayne. We got Minus Skate Shop, and we got Blacklist, all in Indiana. Iowa, Subspect. Kentucky, Home Skate Shop. Louisville, Humidity Skate. Ruckus in Baton Rouge, and Ruckus also in Lafayette. All right, then we hop on over to Michigan. Premier also has the shipping option. You will see that in the Discord. Olympia Skate, Brush Alley, Exodus, Modern, Plus, and Skaters Advocate. In Minnesota, we got Familia Skate Shop, Cal Surf, Damage, and After Hours. Mississippi, we got Swellophonic, Missouri, Escapist, Infinity. And in Nebraska, we got Silo, Grand Island, and Silo, Omaha. Ohio, we got Blacklist Skate, Embassy, West Side Skates, and One Love. Oklahoma, we got Core Board Shop. And in Tennessee, we got Comfort Skate and Blue Flowers. And then in Texas, No Comply, Select, Magnolia, Geometric, Geometric Irving, Geometric Houston, Southside Skate, Fast Forward, and Delhi. In Wisconsin, we got Alumni, Central Board Shop, and we got Sky High. Alaska, we got Sequence Board Shop. In Arizona, BLX Skate, Cowtown Skate, Sidewalk Surfer, and Faces. Again, all these shops have the Nike SB Air Max 95. California, a long list. We got the Barracks, Borders Topanga, Crooks, Crown Apparel, Defy Board Shop, Extreme Culver City, Icon Board Shop, Inner City Skate, Kingswell Los Feliz, Brooklyn Projects in Melrose, Brooklyn Projects in Westchester, Non-Factory Skate, New Star Pawn Shop, and then we got Pharmacy Board Shop in Palmdale, Pharmacy Board Shop in Rancho, and Pharmacy Board Shop in Victorville. Also going to have the sneakers as well. Victorville Mall, Pharmacy Board Shop, Temecula, Rapid, Spider, Sticks, Monrovia, Transport Skate, Val Surf in North Hollywood, Asylum, Contenders, East 4th, The Fort, Furnace, Jack Surfboards, Long Beach Skate, 6s and 7s, Urban Feet, San Diego, Overload, Pacific Drive, Pride, Rose Street, PLA, PLA Sacramento, PLA Folsom, 510 Skateboarding, Bill's Wheels, Atlas, DLX San Francisco, FTC San Francisco, Skate Warehouse, Good Times, Lighthouse, Prodigy, Clovis, Proof Lab, San Rafael, Kingpin Skate, and Arts and Rec. We just got 2 pages left. Colorado, we got 303, Homage, Satellite Board Shop, and Skateboard Market. For all of our friends and family out in Hawaii, APB Hawaii and 808 Skates. In Nevada, Pharmacy Board Shop. In New Mexico, we got Kingswell. We also have Microwave Skate, also with the Nike Air Max, Nike SB. Then in Oregon, we have CCS, Tactics, Tactics in Eugene, Portland, and Bend, Oregon. Then over in Utah, we got Time Machine. And then last but not least, we got Washington. We got 35th Ave, 35th North, By and By, Apple Valley Emporium, Pistol Skate, and New Yak City. That is going to be the store list for the Nike SB Air Max 95. Again, we do have all of the shipping options in the Discord underneath the raffle section. If there is not a shipping option, then it probably means the skate shop is just going to be dropping in shop. So definitely tap in with your local Nike SB shop. And also, good luck. Let's get those W's. There we go. What's happening? Good to see you. Good morning, everyone. Just getting into the chat. Happy Hump Day. Big up Mad Max as well. Good to see you guys. We at the end of the week. Again, we kind of finishing July on a strong note. August is definitely going to be better drop-wise than July was. We're also going to be starting this weekend with a couple decent drops. Really, our week kind of gets started, other than the undefeated drop tomorrow. We kind of really get into the meat and potatoes. We also got that Supervision collab also added to this week's drop list. And also coming up on Friday is going to be that End Clothing Asics collab. We also got the Steel Toe 10s dropping over the weekend. And, of course, tomorrow we got the Kobe Air Force 1s, and we got the Kobe 4, which are looking really dope. That Barcelona pack is going to be dropping over on Nike Sneakers. Let me go ahead and get that one locked and loaded as well. This will kind of get our week started. Some good drops tomorrow. The Air Force 1 is fire. And that Kobe 4, also very, very buttery. You know it. Absolutely. Yeah, Mad Max brings up a great point. He goes, make sure to find out if they are dropping in store. Make sure to double check and see if they're dropping first come, first serve, or if they're going to have a raffle. Because even the ones that drop in store sometimes also will also have a raffle. They just won't ship them out. And, you only can get them if you come and pick them up. Hell yeah, great point there. And hopefully we can finesse a lot of these W's. I don't love the retail price. I mean, especially when you're getting an SB. But I believe, 180, I think is the retail for those. Let me just double check. Yeah, 185. 185 on the Cactus Flower. But I don't want to have to wait on the Nike sneakers app if I don't have to. I think we're going to have a lot more manual success over at our local skate shops. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's see what we're working with. We also got some hardened 10s as well. We also got a couple different colorways of that Adidas Gukana. Pretty decent looking. I mean, Adidas silhouette, not terrible. Yeah, we also got the hardened 10. Did we ever hear your guys' thoughts on the hardened 10? Are these cops? Are they drops? I don't know. You let me know. We got a couple different colorways here. Let me get your guys' opinion before we get ripping this morning. Let me go ahead and pop on over here. All right. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we got the Harden Volume 10. I was not a big fan of the Harden Volume 9. These kind of look similar. You got kind of that, it's just kind of going like symmetrically. It's got like a different design than the side of the Harden 9. But they're pretty close. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, they do about as much for me as the Harden Volume 9. Let's be honest. Let's get up that Harden Volume 9, do a little side-by-side. Yeah, I'm going to get, because there's some Harden colorways that are definitely better than others. So let's just put up the 9 on the side. Yeah, this one is just, and it looks like they're still dropping the Flamingo colorway. God dang it. They're still dropping some colorways of the Harden 9, and they're going to be dropping some over the holiday as well. Will goes, I'll wait for the AE2s. Good plan. Yeah, the only, I'm hoping the D-Book 2s end up looking like the Spiridons, like if they kind of put similar materials. But I'm kind of looking forward to that one. The Jaw 3 is probably my favorite. I didn't like the new Antetokounmpo sneaker as well. He just dropped his new silhouette, I think, yesterday. Oh, no. Antetokounmpo, Nike. I don't even know how to spell his last name. Yeah, Giannis. Yeah, the Nike. Did we get to see the new one? Yeah, this one. Yeah, the Freak 7. Not a big fan of the Freak 7. Definitely the Jaw 3. At least right now, the Jaw 3's got the top slot. But we still, I don't know. The AE2, I would probably put the Jaw 3 over the AE2, at least for now. It would be I think the Jaw 3 and the Anthony Edwards 1, like, one could make an argument what the better shoe is between those. I think that would be a good debate. I mean, this Anthony Edwards shoe is pretty fire, though. I mean, I don't really know what to think. Yeah, like I don't really like it in this blue and green colorway, but in that pink colorway, you know, there will be some really, really good looking colorways. I'm excited for this one. But early predictions, I think the AE2 and the Jaw 3. I don't think my early prediction on the D-Book 2, I think they're going to end up dropping that late where it'll be just another just mediocre rollout. But I hope, I mean, the D-Book 2 does have potential. But I feel like the D-Book 2 doesn't have its own personality. I feel like it takes after like a couple different things, but I feel like it doesn't have its own personality. Like the first one obviously looked like the Air Force One. Oh, and that colorway is pretty dope. And then now the second one is gonna look more like the Spiridon, or at least that's what they said. That's what we saw. The first pictures. Yeah, the D-Book 2. I'm gonna have to pull this one up. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the D-Book 2. Like, I've seen some, like, decent pictures of it, but it's pretty boring. You know? Yeah, let me pop it up on the big board. Like, I don't like that picture. The only one I liked is the one that literally looked like the Spiridon. And again, it depends what material you have on the upper is going to kind of, the material is more or less going to make the shoe look more like a runner. See this one? Do we got that other picture that I saw? Here, let me see if we can look at it under images. Yeah, this one. Now, see, again, the shoe's got a completely different look, like with the material. It's kind of crazy how much different it looks when you replace the material. But this is how I hope it looks. But again, you know, it's like how different is it? Like, again, I just think they're taking the design, obviously, of the Spiridon and kind of making it look like that, kind of like they did with the D-Book 1, which maybe is the reason why it felt like there was no energy in the rollout. Not really sure, but again, if they look like this, I'll be a pretty happy man. Yeah, these would be sweet. Now that you can see like some of the different materials on it, they'd be all right. But again, I don't think they're going almost like with the D-Book. Like, they're kind of making them look like a different silhouette as opposed to like doing something like completely original. That's kind of how I'm going to view the D-Book line if they keep dropping stuff, you know, that looks. Because even like the KD, like if the new KD shoe, like if that would be the only. If that would have been the only silhouette he dropped in the KD line, they obviously look like the oh my god, I can't think of the name. The Air Terra, sorry. Yeah, like if that would have been the only shoe that KD would have dropped, I would have, almost said the same thing, but obviously he's got like 17 different silhouettes. But if he would have just dropped like the new KD, they look so close to the Terras that I would have kind of thought the same thing that they're doing with the D-Books, as opposed to, making something original. They're kind of making them look like something in the past, which I also don't mind. I kind of like, I feel like I'm in the middle. You know, sometimes it's really nice to have, take old silhouettes in the past and make them look, like just have them retooled. Like not have them as the same thing, but something super similar. Like I don't mind that because there are some silhouettes that I really like when they bring out of the vault. But when it comes to like a new basketball shoe, like I feel like that should always be, I can see how you have inspiration, but like with the D-Book, it's so close to the Air Force One. It's hard to see inspiration in that silhouette when we've literally already seen everything. It's just literal, retooled slightly, if that makes sense. The Huff Spider-Man blend, the blind bag in stock, going for some money on eBay. Oh, there we go, old school. Skate Park of Tampa. Yeah, those sold out over on the Huff site when those bad boys dropped. Yes, sir. Skate Park of Tampa. I saw an unboxing and I saw someone get the gold one. It's pretty sweet. Yes, sir. All right. Damn. Yeah, they still got... Oh, no. I got one in there. I must have one in. It's saying I can't load more. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I got it in time. Yeah, those are sweet. I love the blind box skate decks. That Pokemon one was dope as well. All right, I should say I like watching the videos. I enjoy watching the unboxings of the blind box. Get a little surprise on the end. All right, let's see what else we got going on this morning. Kind of a slow morning this morning, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we talked about the Patas that are going to be coming in 2026. Let's see what else we got. I think I touched on mostly everything. There was a couple Adidas silhouettes that we'll probably have to go over tomorrow. But we got the Jound. The Jound collaboration is actually dropping next week. For all my Jound fans, Jound Solomon going to be dropping next week as well on August 7th. Next week's looking pretty lit. The beginning of the week is kind of dusty, but things are definitely going to start picking up midway through the week, and it's going to be another good late weekend cop as well. That Air Max Thunder Cordura is an interesting colorway. Again, I feel like the kids of immigrants, Sunder is the Sunder to cop if you are going to grab one. But kind of an interesting looking upper they did put on this, I guess they're just calling it the Cordura Sunder. But again, yeah, something, it's got the OG tooling, but, a colorway that is quite different than the GR colorways. I think the kids of immigrants killed on those bad boys. There we go. Old School says, wait till Hunter gets all his ABC Fantastic Four blind box. Do we know how many? Do we know how many he hit on yet? Oh boy. Yeah, we might be getting some good content. Absolutely. I'll definitely be there for it. Hopefully I can join him. I was going to join him last night for his show, but I had to go in last night at 8 o'clock. So unfortunately, we didn't get together, but hopefully if we get those advisory boards, we can do it all over again. You know it. Alan, when do the W's and L's come out for Undefeated website? I'm not sure. My guess would probably be today. At the latest, I would say tomorrow. Yeah, because on Saturday I believe they're gonna be Well, hold on. Let's take a double look here. I'm over on the site. I don't know if they put on here. We might have to go. Yeah, so now they got the in-store pickups. I believe are the raffle is open, I think, until Wednesday at 11 for the in-store pickups. Old School said he's still waiting on advisory board to process the raffle. Will said they never said, okay. I would imagine they'll post. They usually do. Just keep an eye on their Insta. Let me go ahead and pop it up on the big board. I would just keep an eye over on their stories. And they'll usually let us know. But they do have a series back from 2005. It is on their story right now over on the Undefeated Instagram. Kind of a dope series to check out if you're bored today while we wait for these W's. The release details, again, this is the only thing that I saw. They have the in-store pickup, obviously, is going to start today at 11 Central Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. So it's literally going to be starting in like 26 minutes. That's for the in-store pickup. And then the online release is going to be on Saturday. So they're definitely going to let you know between now and Friday before the Saturday drop, which is going to be on undefeated.com for those who weren't selected. So they definitely got to let you know by Saturday morning if you got the W. So I would expect them to call out the W's today and tomorrow for sure. You know it's a Mocha Puff Clouds in the chat, baby. We in it to win it. Let's go. We hot boxing.
Close my eyes, take me to a different place. Woke up in a different space. Off a lit one, came back a different.
Hell yeah. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And also, sending out good luck and good vibes. Let's get those W's. We're kind of heading into a busy end of the week and a busy weekend as well. Of course, next week also going to be pretty nice. We definitely enter in August on a little bit of a roll, especially with the drops. I feel like there's three different drops that I definitely want in the collection that are going to be going down early to mid-August as well. So it should be a little bit better than July. And then pre-flossing season, which is going to be late August, early September, also going to be really nice as well. So it should be a good next 60 days or so on the sneaker side of things. Absolutely. All right, what else we got going on? Tomorrow morning, we're going to be live again in the morning. Again, over on the Nike sneakers, we do got the Kobe's going to be dropping. We also got the Kobe Air Force Ones. Those things are looking really sharp as well. Those are going to be going down at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we'll be live a little bit earlier tomorrow morning. We'll get things fired up, and we'll get ready for that first drop. And then we'll talk a little bit more about not only the drops on Friday, but we'll talk about the weekend. And also next week, we'll go over the calendar, and we'll definitely break it all down for you guys tomorrow morning. We'll also cop those Kobe's tomorrow morning as well. You know it. We'll get locked and loaded. I think that is going to... I think that's going to put us in a good spot here. I also wanted to take a look at that Jown that's going to be coming up. And then there was a Nigel Sylvester unboxing. I also wanted to take a look at. Those actually got moved back. The Nigel Sylvester was tentatively slated to drop on August 2nd. Those got moved back, I think, to like the 19th, somewhere in between, in the middle of August. That was another one I also wanted. And then I'm looking forward to this Jown New Balance. We have a Jown Solomon collab dropping 2 different colorways next week. But we also have a New Balance Jown collaboration that's right around the corner as well. And I'm definitely looking forward to these. These look a little bit more gray than I would have thought. Like, these looked a little bit more brown to me. Like, in all the pictures I saw, I feel like, when they were, I don't know, when they were posting them. But they look a little bit more gray to me. I'm a little colorblind. I hope it's gray, just like a gray and black colorway. But I'm also really looking, they're calling it the military urban gray black. So if the name means anything, that's a good sign. Because at first I thought this was like a brown and a black shoe. And I like the fact that they are gray. Appreciate everyone, too, for coming through this morning. Tomorrow morning, we'll be right back with another one. Again, I'll get it started probably in between 8 and 8:50, probably right around 8:15 a.m. Tomorrow morning. We'll get ripping. So definitely, we're going to have the roster here tomorrow. We'll probably have the B team again here in the morning. We'll definitely have some fun tomorrow morning. Hopefully roll out some W's as well. Smokey said, I want the Solomon over the... I kind of want the yellow Solomon. You're right. Those are sweet. Old School said Rob did put that stock numbers in the Discord in the lounge section. Awesome. I didn't even see that. So we do got the lounge. We got the Discord in the lounge section. The lounge. I might not. Where did you say it was at, Old School? The stock numbers in the Discord in the lounge. Let's go ahead and pop on over. Oh, okay. I see him right there. I see him. I got you. For the Air Force One, huh? Damn, there's not a lot of pairs. Holy shit. Why don't they make any pairs of these Kobe's? Yeah, stock numbers. Big up Rob for sending those over. Yeah, this is for the Air Force One. It looks like there's only going to be 3,805 pairs. Damn. So they are going to be pretty limited, just like the yellow ones. Just like the yellow ones. How the yellow ones doing? The yellow. Yeah, right there. Yeah, because they had like similar stock. Didn't they? Give or take a couple thousand. But I do like the materials on the Kobe that's going to be dropping tomorrow. Those things are pretty buttery. They got like that, that snake skin material on the upper. I'd rather have the Kobe 4s personally. But the uppers on these do look are pretty buttery, to say the least. Yeah, I wish they would have made the upper on these. I wish they would have used suede instead of that plastic material. You know, where they got the Nike. It just doesn't stretch well. I just think the suede just makes them look... I think the 4 looks pretty decent. Like, I like when they put the upgraded materials on the Kobe 4. Like they did on the Girl Dad Kobe 4. I think it looks really good with an all suede overlay. Still haven't really found the love for him off the court, but definitely one step closer with that bougie suede material. For sure. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for today. I'll definitely talk to you guys tomorrow morning. We'll be back at it bright and early for the Kobe drop. We'll also talk about the calendar and everything going to be dropping not only next week or this weekend, but we'll also take a gander into next week because the beginning of August is pretty lit as well. You know it. Fingers crossed for that Kobe Air Force One. Man, I think I'm going to need my fingers crossed for both of those bad boys. For sure. All right, guys. Have a good rest of the day. It's been your boy, J-Mac. Until the next one. Love you all. Whoop, whoop.
Dante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went hit from the back. Swing.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body till you can move. Move body, move. Move your body till you can.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body till you can move. Move, body, move. Move your body till you can.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this